You're a guy that really gets a lot of energy off the fan base, and that's especially in the playoffs, it seems. What has it been like this year with the limited number of fans, and how much of an advantage do you still get from there being, what is the 22% or whatever it is?
Hey, hell of a question, man. It's remarkable to be within a pandemic, and we're still fortunate enough to have fans. I mean, it's great. It's great for Kansas City. It's great for us. I'm actually a player that feed off the fans, and still to have that many fans there. I think it's 16,000, 16 or 20,000 somewhere in that area. It's great. I feel like it still gives us an upside, and the stadium is still pretty loud. With that many fans, it's still pretty loud. So it's gonna be rocking. It's gonna be rocking Sunday.
Next to Steve Walls. Good, Steve.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, man?
I'm good, Steve.
The Browns are coming in, taking the underdog, everyone against us type of role, saying that they felt disrespected all season. And I'm sure at some point in your career, you've been on a team where no one but the people in the locker room believe in what the team was trying to do. So, I mean, just how difficult is it to face a team, that's trying to do whatever they can to prove everyone wrong, also playing with house money, so to speak?
I think we're still in that position, man. I feel like we are always still disrespected. I hear everything, all the talk and all of that. So, we just try to keep our head down and work. I know Coach Reed wants his respect. Pat wants his respect. Travis wants his respect. And we all want our respect. So it's evenly distributed on that level of competitiveness. So I think it's a lot of respect thing within the organizations.
Go next to Sam McDowell. Good, Sam.
Hey, Chris. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good. We saw after that Falcons game that Patrick came to you and Frank, I think it was, and basically kind of thanked you guys up front for sort of helping win that game. I'm just wondering, do you feel that onus, that if the offense isn't having its best day, that it's up to the pass rush and the defensive line to sort of try and take over that game? And I guess the second part of that question is, because that was your last game on the field, do you feel like you guys are really getting something going here with the pass rush?
I think that's what a team is for. I mean, it'll be unfair to us as a team that asks Pat to throw for 5 touchdowns a game. Even though the expectations for Pat Mahomes is so high, and he's set that bar for himself, but it's still unfair to him for us to expect that from him every game. And that's what they brought guys like Frank Clark and Tyrann for, to improve this defense. And times like that the offense was slow rolling, we got to step it up and make sure that the game doesn't get out of hand. But it's like that. That's what football is about. Some games you can throw for 5 touchdowns. Some games it's hard to get 3, but it's okay. That's what we're here for. That's why we're a team. Where one's is lacking, we pick up, and the defense isn't perfect every game. So the offense go out there and score 30 points. Lighten it up for us. So it's evenly matched.
Go next to Nick Jacobs. Go ahead, Nick.
Chris, for you, you have 7 deflections in the past 4 preseason games. For you, what's been the key of being able to disrupt those passing lines?
Well, a lot of the times, whether I'll be double team or not, I'm still trying to find ways to affect the quarterback. A lot of the times the center comes and help the guard. So for me, it's about finding different ways to affect the game. And by utilizing my hands and the long frame that I have, I can kind of affect the quarterback by getting my hands up and deflecting balls.
Got time for a couple more. We'll go Todd and then Sarin. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Chris, hope you're doing well. What's this regular season been like, waiting to get to this? Not just through the pandemic and all that, but all the fans expect you to go back to the Super Bowl and all that stuff. What's the waiting game been like to get to this point, to finally get to play a postseason game?
Todd, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Todd, I've been enjoying the process. It came a point in last year that we didn't know if we was going to be able to finish the season. And, the league was able to come up with some restrictions to limit this thing, and we was fortunate enough to finish the season and enjoy the process along the way. There's a lot of things go into even making a playoff, building a playoff team, and actually winning a bye. With the new CBA, you only get one team with a bye, and being able to establish ourselves within the playoff talk and winning enough games to secure the number one spot in the bye. And then you kind of transition your focus to the playoff and what team are you playing and prepare for that. But I've been enjoying the process. You got to enjoy the process in order to get to where you want to go. And for me, I've been focused on the process, focused on week in and week out, getting better and getting the people around me better, most importantly.
Well, last to Sarin Petro. Go ahead, Sarin.
Chris, kind of a follow-up to what Todd said and a comment you made about disrespect. First of all, is there a point that maybe bored's not the right word, right? But this team was going to be defined by what they do in the postseason. It really didn't matter the regular season when you are defending Super Bowl champs. So was there a time that maybe the regular season you became not disinterested, but it just became about, okay, we've done enough to get through this game and move on? Because the disrespect thing, the only disrespect I've heard for you guys is people were kind of knocking you because you won 7, by the way, on the back end of a 10-game win streak, but 7 in a row by 6 points or less. Is that, kind of is the reason why you won those games? Because the focus is about these games now?
No, you can't worry about the games ahead or the games that's behind. You got to worry about the game in hand. And you can't get bored in this league, man. You get bored, that's how you get your ass kicked. No one is getting bored. We expect to get everyone's best. And that's just a part of the game. Everybody come to Kansas City to play their best because everybody want to defeat Kansas City, and it's just a part of the game. We're the reigning Super Bowl champions, and that's a part of it. But bored is an astronomical word to use as in the level of focus our guys have. I think everyone is dialed in. Everyone take it a game at a time. You have to win these games in order to place yourself within the playoff. And most importantly, we want to finish the season on a strong note, put ourselves in a position to get a bye week and, have home field advantage. That's the most important thing. Have home field advantage, get the bye week, and host the playoffs throughout. And we did that. Now our focus is on the Cleveland Browns, who have 2 outstanding running backs. I can sit here and go all day about how good their running backs are. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, they can go hand for hand, and they got a quarterback who is playing some of the best ball he's played his whole career. And the head coach, he's transcended that team right there to be a playoff team, and they're showing late in this year. It's built off of how good can you run the ball. You seen it with Tennessee last year, with Derrick Henry, and they got 2 guys who's to me a top 5 backs in the league, both of them, and you don't see that often. So they got a great team. We're gonna try to prepare and stop those guys and see what Sunday brings.
Chris, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.